Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am trying to film this for a third time now. As always, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but today I am telling you about the top 9 eyeshadow palettes that I tried and got in the year 2020. As always, this is just my own opinions. Everyone has different preferences, so take it, leave it with that. So excited. As always, please don't forget to like this video, leave some nice comments, hit subscribe, ring that bell to see more of my goofy face. I upload every single Tuesday and Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, and occasionally I'll upload a bonus video on Saturdays. Alright, first off, we are going to start with the cheapest of the bunch. Yes, this little thing from E.L.F. It is the Bite Size eyeshadow in Rose Water. It's got these beautiful pinkies, purplies here. There's a very big dent in the matte shade, and yeah, they are $3. There's a whole variety of color options in these palettes. I own 4 currently, and I think I have 2 more coming. I made an Ulta order yesterday. I wanted to try some new stuff, so I'm sorry. But I do wish that the deepest shade in here was a matte, but you know, it's not super shiny, so I managed to make it work. It is great for just deepening things up and using it as a liner. I can pretty much take the matte shade and use either of the other shimmers and put that on my lid and call it a day. Just crease with the matte, shimmer on the lid, lower lash line with matte, call it a day. Seriously, love these palettes, and I'm excited to play with more. I do have a whole video dedicated to the 4 of these that I own. So go check that out. I will link that down in my description box, and if I don't, let me know. Call me out. I will run away and go link that right away if I see a comment saying I forgot. Seriously, call me out. Go for it. I don't care. Alright, next up, we're going from the cheapest to the most expensive. I've got these 2 $65 palettes from Natasha Denona. They are 15 shades each. I will start with the Love palette because I got this one first. I love me some pink. You'll notice that in this whole thing. Pinks and purples and cool tones. Granted, the other one's got the cool tones. I love these. You can create so many different looks with these. There's such a variety of shades. So pigmented, and I think it's worth the price. I did pay full price, by the way, but oh man. Seriously, just create a combination of mattes in the crease. You can pretty much mix and match anything in this palette, and it will work out. I love it. Oh, the shimmers are beautiful and blinding. I really love this palette. It was the first Natasha Denona palette I ever splurged on, and it really hurt my heart. But then, once I did that, I couldn't tell myself no for the next one that I fell in love with just by looking at the Glam palette. I'm not a fan of the names. I don't like that they just named it where they think you should put the shade. I know you don't have to listen to the palette, but I just find that really weird, and there's repeated names. Like, how many inner, like 1, 2 inner corners. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 shades that say are called center eyelids. So that's really difficult. Like, how are you gonna give a tutorial with that? I do love the shades. I love that they're cool tones. Something I don't have a lot of in my collection, but I've been working on that. We're getting closer. Oh man, seriously, you can do a dark light look with this. You can do a lighter look. You can mix and match so many things. I love it. I think there's about only one shade that I probably won't really ever use, and it's the gold shade. Savannah doesn't do her golds. Same with the Love palette. There's probably about, no, actually I think I would use totally like any shade in this palette. So that's good. Have I? Not yet. I can only use so many palettes at once, seriously. Alright. Speaking of cool tones, we're going to ColourPop. I'm using the 3 ColourPop palettes that I'm mentioning, or I used all 3 of them on my eyes today. Yeah, I had fun. I just kind of wanted to play around, not film it, just play, take my time, try things out. But this palette, it retails for $34, and I bought it with the brush set. But oh my gosh, these shadows! Ta-da! Oh my goodness. It's rare to have a palette with a white and a black shade. They are both so beautiful, so creamy. That pure white, just, oh man, I want to play with that every time I use this. But sometimes you gotta tell yourself, nope. Step out, do something different now and then. But I love the variety. I love that there's like different rows that kind of work together, like more pinky, more taupey neutrals, gray, kind of grayish taupeys, and then gray, completely light browns, and then back to more like pinkies. I love it. I love the color scheme with this. It's so beautiful. They did not include any of their pressed glitter formulas, which I know a lot of people are not fans of, but I don't mind. That is my preference. There's a variety of formulas. It's 35 shades. So, or not 35, what? 30 shades. Breathe, English Savannah here. 30 shades, $34. The quality is amazing. You have so many different options for formulas. You have your sequins, you have your mattes, you have your metallic shimmers. So many things, and the looks you can come up with this are endless. So, love that one. Highly recommend it if you did not pick it up, especially if you're into your cool tones. Alright, next. Good segue here. The other 2 palettes on my eyes today, which are $14 and from ColourPop, as I mentioned. So, Making Mauves and BlushCrush. We'll start with Making Mauves. This is the palette that is the majority of the shades on my eyes. Purple, mauve, pink. I love it. They do include a whole row of pressed glitters. So if that is something you are not interested in, I would probably skip it, but I do not mind. I like them. They're beautiful. Yeah. I do wish that they maybe had like one, shimmer, plain shimmer to go along with it, but I don't care. I love it. Such great quality. The shades are beautiful. The shades I have on today are these 2 here, and then that one. So, I love it. $14 for 9 shadows. Great quality. Blend out. Just, oh man. Looks are endless. I love those cool purples. Though you have to be careful with purple. They are harder to blend generally as a kind of like a purple shade, but these ones, purple shades are generally harder to blend. There we go. But these ones blend really nicely, and I love them. The quality is great. Same with the BlushCrush. Oh my gosh. They only included 1 pressed glitter. They've got sequin shades and matte shades and shimmers. It's just such a great variety in here. So beautiful. You've got a perfect shade for your lid. These are more warm, but I love them. Anywho, I did use the pressed glitter a little bit too today. I just kind of layered it on top of the shimmer shade I used. So pretty. But yeah, they are definitely warmer tones, the peaches. So beautiful. So pretty. That's like fall and spring. Okay. Next up, we've got some Tarte palettes. They are amazing. They're miniatures. Well, there was a big Christmas holiday set that they released of 3 palettes. These 2 and the Lil Toasted. They retailed on their site for $49, claiming the retail value of them is $270 total. So $90 a palette, which I don't buy. But if you go with the $49 price tag and divide it by 3, it's like 16.34 per palette. So great deal. I think that is kind of comparable to ColourPop price range if you break it down that way. So you can, it's meant to be like keep some, give some, kind of a palette, just gifting. But the Lil Toasted and the Lil Bloom are both like kind of miniatures with some of the highlighted shades from the bigger palettes of their bigger palette counterparts. I'm getting tired on these. I'm doing the same thing like 3 times now here. But this is more cool toned, the Lil Bloom. So beautiful. I love the variety, the shimmers. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. I do wish they had one matte shade like kind of in between the darker brown and the lighter shades that work in the crease though. But overall, I love this palette. Such a great variety of shimmers. You can use the dark brown though, mix it with one of the lighter shades, and you can do it that way to just slowly deepen up your crease. Whatever, you can use it as a liner. I love this. Beautiful. And then the Lil Juicy pinks. Savannah likes her pinks. We know this by now. Yep. I'm pretty sure there's only one shade in this palette I for sure wouldn't really use, and that's the gold. So I can totally see myself getting so much use out of this, and so far I have been using it. I combine things, and I have so many palettes I keep trying out, and I've got a new one I need to try out now too. Oh dear, how is this going to work out? But here, oh geez, I will quick hold them up together. They're both, seriously, when I first saw the palettes originally, I was like, ooh, can I just buy the Lil Juicy? And then I have trouble deciding which one's actually my favorite. Like, which one will I actually use the most? Like, so pretty. You can tell there is a difference. Oh, but both up my color story alley there. Here. Last but not least, I have the palette I used for my birthday. The Zoeva Blanc Fusion palette, which I got in a BoxyCharm. That is the only palette here that I got in a BoxyCharm. I couldn't find a set price. I was seeing it all over like eBay really cheap, but then I don't know, it's really a mess trying to figure this out. BoxyCharm claimed the value was $28, but who knows for sure what it is now. I could not find it on the Zoeva website. But this palette, ignore the shimmers, I don't use those. I love the matte shades in here. They are so beautiful. There's such a big dent in the second shade, which is Joy in a Box. But seriously, there is a dent in all 3 of these. Mostly that one though. Oh man. I love it. Just, I'm not into my gold shadows. I like, seriously, just make a mixture of these in my crease. And then add some sort of a pinky shimmer or like a matte white on my lid and just call it a day. Seriously, I love this formula also. So blendable, so easy to use. You can build things up super easily, and yeah, I love the intensity. Such a great palette to play around with. As always, if you did enjoy today's video, please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. And I hope you're all having a great day and the rest of your 2020 goes smoothly. Oh man. I love you all. Bye.